Hey guys, it has been a minute since I have been on here to make a little makeup tutorial. And obviously I'm way out of practice because I forgot the new products I wanted to test in the other room. So today we're just going to do a get ready with me and talk about a few things, catch up because it has been a while since I've actually made a video. So first things first, I hope that everyone is doing okay after last year. Still happening this year. Been pretty stressful for everyone. But anyway, like everyone else says, new year, new goals, new everything. Personally, it was just another day for me. Just because I'm, right now, I don't see things quite changing. Let me pin this hair back. For a little bit, not for now, but soon it'll get better. Men are in the garage, dogs are gonna bark. It's gonna be that kind of video. So other than that, I have filmed a few videos that I just haven't posted simply because once I went into the editing phase of those videos, I was not happy with any of them. I was very, very critical of myself, so I felt I was not in a good mental place to make a video and post it. So I kind of disappeared a little while, not out of choice, but basically out of necessity, just because I needed to take a break. And my last semester classes, I'm doing my bachelor's degree, last semester was so demanding. I honest to God did not think I was going to survive it. I really considered kind of dropping out, which, man, I have come so far in my degree that was really, really painful even to consider doing, but it was so taxing on me. I honestly thought it was going to be the best. So what I use for primer, I use a Too Faced Plump and Prime. It's kind of like it's a luxury face plumping primer serum. I've really, really been liking this, as you can see. I do like it. I don't use it as a serum at night or anything. And then I just go over it with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. I really love that stuff. You just can't go wrong. I think it's like $8 now instead of $6, but I could be completely wrong. I was going to test out the new e.l.f. CC cream, but it's in the other room. So like I said, we're just going to do a get ready with me, and I'm all over the place. Like, it took me forever to set up lighting, and then my ring light is not wanting to lock. So I have it like propped up on perfume. It looks ridiculous. So I'm in the process of getting a few things, to make like better videos and stuff. I'm also going to try to find someone to edit my videos simply because I don't have the time, because it takes me a long time to try to like figure it out. I used to be like super into things like that, but I just, I don't really have time. So catching up on last year, I switched from a job that was no longer healthy for me, and honestly, it hadn't been healthy for me in a long time. So I'm glad that I finally made a decision. Once I made the decision, I was so at peace with it that nothing really worried me or anything, because I knew that it was time for me to move on. You just can't stay in a toxic environment that long. And, you think it's you think you can fix it, but honestly, you just can't. It's going to destroy you. And there are a lot of things that I did for my job that I would never do again, ever. So I'm very happy to be in a place now where I'm extremely happy. And I very much enjoy what I do again. While I'm in school, I do work in veterinary medicine. I've worked in veterinary medicine for about 22 years now. I've worked with many different animals, many different doctors. You learn so much from so many. So it's been nice. I mean, it's pretty much what I've done my whole life. I've taken a break here and there just because this field is extremely emotionally taxing. As in any medical profession, there really is no time. There's no time. You're constantly doing things. You're always going to work over. So you're sacrificing a lot of your personal time to continue working. And that's just the demand of the job. It's rewarding. It's definitely not a job you do for the money. Anyone can tell you that. But it's definitely one that is so rewarding. Again, like I said, though, it can be super emotionally taxing as well. So I'm happy to be in a different place in that field. Eventually, of course, I will have to make the transition into my actual career field, which is still psychology. I am going for clinical psychology. So after my bachelor's, I'll go straight into my master's. There's no rest, ever. No rest. Sometimes I feel like a professional student. I can't wait to be done. I'm going to say this now. I actually look forward to the day that I actually have to start paying my loans, because that means I'm just done with school and I can move on. And of course, after that first payment, that's going to be painful. I'm going to be like, I wish I could be back in school. You know how it is. So there's a couple things that I have in store for the channel this year and myself, because I have not been taking care of myself for a while. I knew that, and that's another reason why, like I said, out of necessity, I had to take a break. Even though this is something that I love, it still takes time to do, but it is also my out. It's my release from the world around me. Get on here and I just play with makeup, and a lot of new makeup. I have so much new makeup, and I am in a veterinary pen pals group, and my partner Amanda, who's just fabulous for my first group, I adore her. She got me the Grinch palette that I've been wanting forever, that I just refuse to buy for myself. So I still need to play with like Christmas makeup that I just haven't had time to do for work, which is what I'm doing right now, work makeup. I don't go super crazy with makeup just because I'm behind a mask. I work curbside, so I don't really see anyone. But I still like to feel good, you know, going to work. I don't want to look bad. My hair, I'm actually going back brunette, so I'm just letting it grow out. I had the balayage anyway, so thankfully it doesn't look like a total hot mess. My hair is growing, I swear, slow. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is the hydrating one with a satin finish. I like this one. I do recommend, if you use this one, that you use a beauty blender. Of course, you make sure that it's wet. Simply because, like, usually you would put it on here and you'd let it sit a little bit just so you can get that bright under eye and whatnot. You can't really do that with this one, because homegirl gonna stay where you put her, which is fantastic for the product. But like I said, with the brush, I didn't really care for it, and it was kind of hard to move the lines from where the concealer had set. And I completely forgot. I used the e.l.f. BB cream. If you have not gotten this, like I said, for work, I don't use my expensive stuff. This $6 BB cream, amazing. Amazing. I already have a refill, and like I said, they just dropped their CC cream, and I cannot wait. It's going to be a dupe for like your It Cosmetics CC cream, so I'm super excited to see how that works. And yeah, this blends out so much better with a wet beauty blender. So other than that, a couple things that I have for my plan, my plan for this channel, is I do want to grow it this year. I really, really want to put some work into it this year, just because it brings me a lot of joy. I sold my lighting kit that I had. It was just a little too professional and too big for what I'm doing. It was more a photography setup, so it had like the backdrop that I just could never set up because it took up so much space. And this is our little entertainment room. It's our game room too. So I can't leave it set up all the time. So I'm considering taking our guest room and flipping it into my beauty room, but I will still have a bed that you can pull out, like a day bed. They have so much better options now because they used to be so, and that way I can put the bed away when no one's here, and it looks really cute. And I can actually set up lighting boxes and stuff that I can have and easily put away in the closet when people do want to come and stay. My vanity will be in there, but it's nothing I can't grab like my makeup off of and, like, you know, go and do whatever I want to do. Next, we're going to use the Wet n Wild. This is a lot of drugstore makeup, basically, is what I use when I go to work. I'm going to use this to brighten my under eye and to set my eye just because it's bright. And yeah, I just pat the whole eye, get it done. I'm also like, don't have as much time as I had originally had because I was too busy playing with, do you see that? Look at that spot. Oh, what is it doing? Too busy playing with my ring light and trying to figure it out. It's always something. So The other thing is I used to write a blog when I was doing a lot of my weight loss thing, and it was called Losing It Sweetly, and I had a lot of people connect with me on there from all across the world, and that blog meant a lot to me. It still does. I just have a couple issues going back to it. You know, my daddy passed away in 2017, and there's a lot of comments that he made on there, and it just makes it a little hard for me to go back and look at it. That's something I just have to work with. And I'm still working through that. So I am going to get on there and start rereading a lot of things that I had written, because they were very inspiring to a lot of people, and I need to be inspired again too. So I want to do that. I want to bring that here, and I want to bring YouTube to that blog and post it on there too. That way I'm shared on a lot of different services or platforms, I should say. So I'm hoping to get that done and going. Like I said, it's going to take me a little time to just kind of work through actually going in and reading the comments and everything, because he was really supportive of my blog and my weight loss. I had lost 112 pounds, diet and exercise. I loved going to the gym. It was my favorite place to be. Got into a car accident. I let it kind of take over my life. I did. I felt very handicapped after that, because the one place I wanted to go to, I could not go to, and that was the gym. That's where I worked out everything. My mental illness was very controlled by working out, and it just plummeted afterwards. So now we're going to use the Colourpop, one of my favorites. This is Talk to the Palm from the Coconut collection. I bought this whole collection when it came out. So little red under the lights. I'm so pale. I live in Florida, and I really got to get out in the sun. But I work at night, so it's kind of hard. Don't worry, it's going to come together. That's what I tell myself every night. I'm like, wow. I don't set my whole face with powder anymore. I used to. But it's just layering a lot of powder on my face that my face just doesn't need. And anytime you mess up on your little contour bronzing your face, you always can go back with your beauty blender, because it's going to carry some more of your foundations and stuff, and you just blot it out. So you can always fix makeup. Don't panic. Makeup is a learning process. It takes a lot of patience. I still learn a lot of things. Contouring is one of those things I'm like, I just feel like I never do it right. And maybe I do. I don't know. But I feel like right here it looks kind of weird. Things always look so different under all these lights. I have like 4 different lights on me right now. So, but we're going to speed through there. So yeah, I want to bring all of it together on one platform, get inspired again, and really, really take care of myself this year. I need to for my mental health. I've been, changing some medications. I see a psychiatrist. I go to therapy. My mental health is extremely important to me, and it should be to anyone. I'm not afraid to say no. I don't explain myself anymore. It's not that I'm cruel. It's just I know it's on my plate. I know what I can handle, and I don't overdo myself anymore. I used to, but you learn that you got to take care of yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Not the way that you need to be taken care of. So, highlight. This highlight is also from e.l.f. I bought this forever ago. It's probably actually expired. But you know what? There's no rolls on it, so whatever. This is Moonlight Pearls. It's a baked highlighter. I love this highlight. It's I get more compliments on this than I do like my Benefit Cookie highlighter. So I just put a little here. My little Cupid's bow, because I don't have any lips. So a little there. Chin. Up here, like I said. And then I'll do inner corner too. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I just forget. It's not really a big deal for me. Next we're gonna do eyebrows, which always takes forever. If you can find this one from e.l.f., this one's actually out. I don't know why I still have it. This is in color deep brown. This is way too dark for me, but it works like a charm, and it's super cheap, super affordable. That's one thing I love about e.l.f. e.l.f. has really stepped up their makeup game over the years. As I've always said, you don't have to have super expensive products to make great makeup. You just need to have good products. Actually, I think I'm going to use the peach. The peach has been another one of my favorites. That's brown. That's not going to work. So yeah, we use this little nudie peach color. Right in your waterline. They're gel based, so they just don't move. And I love it. Just warm it up a little bit on your waterline. I always get it in my eyelashes too. And I'm not one of those people who can like look down and just do it. I've tried, but let's try it. Oh, look at me doing it, but it's touching my eye and it freaks me out. I can never wear contacts either. One time my brother had to hold me down to get a contact out of my eye. It was one of those color contacts that you would just wear for funsies. Not for me. I want to wear contacts, like the thought is awesome, but I also have bad eye allergies and I work with animals, so there's always like hair flying around, so I just don't think it's the best for me. So I try to wear my, sorry, I was checking the time. I try to just, you know, stick with what I got, my glasses, but I'm really bad about not wearing my glasses too, so, I gotta clean up what's in front of me. It's bothering me. I reorganized all my makeup, so I feel better about that. I decluttered. Oh my gosh, I decluttered so much makeup. Makeup that I forgot I even had. That's when it's bad. I canceled my subscriptions to my boxes just because I was getting so much makeup. I couldn't use it fast enough. Typically, I give a lot of makeup away, but, you know. I just needed to stop getting so many because I was getting repeat, not items, but repeat things like mascaras and powders and all this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't go through all these. And I am one of those, I'll only open like a couple mascaras at a time because, you know, they dry out so fast. Oh, that didn't curl very good. Oh yeah, it did. It's more curled in my mirror than on the camera. I have super long eyelashes. Let me tell you, I haven't put on falsies in a long time. It'd probably be quite a joke. But those magnetic ones, those are the bomb. I look forward to a nice, healthy 2021. I know that it's going to have its struggles. We all know that. So the fact that we know that, we've armed ourselves with that information, only gives us that much more power to get through it, you know. I know we're a week into 2021 and there's some things happening that, as a nation, it makes me a little bit sad that we can't just be civil, you know. Let's just move on. Things are what they are, and we just got to move on, you know, work together and get through the next few years and go from there. As a nation, you know, we made choices and we may not understand them and we may disagree on them. And I know that there's some things in there that some people don't understand what they meant and voted differently and things like that. But that's what's great about our country, is it's free. We're free to do that. And we just need to stick together and move on. That just kind of is what it is. That's kind of how I feel about it. I don't stress about things that I can't change. I used to. You know, I used to try to change everything, fix it. I don't do that anymore. And a lot of people think it's funny because I'm like, you know what that sounds like? Not my problem. Because it is too much for your soul to take on other people's problems. And it's one thing that will escalate I will just freak out when someone tries to make their problem my problem. It just literally, I used to keep my mouth shut, but now I just don't, because sometimes I'm not sure if people notice that they're doing that, you know, that they're like trying to make their problem your problem. So, boy, this mascara is just not wanting to like separate on my lashes. This is the Wonder Beauty Mile High Club. I've grown to like this one. It is not waterproof, so if you like to cry or your eyes water a lot, I do not recommend that for you. I do, however, you know, I have the Joa. I have the pink one right now. This is the waterproof one. I don't use this often at all because it is waterproof. I don't use waterproof mascaras unless I need to. Let's push these up. We'll do the little finger curl. See if that lifted them a little bit. Whatever. I always keep makeup rags. I have a lot of them. I get them at Target. You can buy them in like a pack of 3 or 4 or 5. I don't remember when they have them for like $3. It's awesome. I have my cappuccino. Speaking of that, we got a new Keurig that does this over the ice thing. Oh my God. It's amazing. I'm much more of a cold coffee drinker. Like, this is a cappuccino I made. Put in the fridge this morning because I needed to go to sleep, to get some sleep. And I'd made it for my husband, but he wanted to take a nap too. So I was like, well, we got a new espresso, and it's the whole coffee beans. We usually buy whole coffee and then grind it when we want to. We use the pods every once in a while, but overall we like to just kind of grind our own coffee and use it right then. So we also have an espresso machine, which we're learning to use. That is a whole process in itself. And we got this new, it's in Spanish. It's Intenso espresso. Wow. I was talking so much yesterday and so fast. I finally realized, and I was like, I think that espresso is for real. Because the last one I had was pre-ground. I guess that's how you say it, pre-ground, pre-grinded, whatever. And what is going on with this mouth? Do you guys see that? I haven't done a lip scrub in a while either. I haven't done my skincare, lip scrub, nothing. But it wasn't as strong. Like, even when you made the espresso, it didn't have that layer of like the bubbles, the cream that it should have. This one has such a thick layer that half of it gets left in a little espresso cup when we pour it into our bigger cups. It's amazing. When I'm going to work, I don't wear lipstick anymore. Sometimes I do just because I love the colors. My favorite color right now is Calabasas from Jeffree Star. I've loved that one since I've seen it on his website. It's definitely one of my favorites. It is beautiful. I know a lot of people don't support Jeffree Star. I don't really care. I love his makeup. This is that color. I mean, seriously, how could you not love this color? It's beautiful. But on my mask, it gets everywhere. Everywhere all over my face, and it stains my mouth, and that's a whole thing. So such a shame to waste such a beautiful shade. But anyway, so I just wear like the lip tints from Colourpop, these little guys, and I have the one from the coconut collection, of course, and then I have red ones. I think I ordered those just because they were red. Because the only other collection I really bought was the peach collection. I know they didn't come in the peach collection. So, this is Waikiki Nude Beach. Let's use Nude Beach. It looks a little dark, but let's see. I'm not sure why you guys got darker. Okay. God, my lips are so terrible. And for a while, I had to stop wearing makeup too because I was breaking out so bad like everyone is. And the fact, I see a lot of people wearing the silk mask. I don't know. Silk or satin. I don't really remember. But that makes me, clearly I cannot do my lips from the side. That makes me feel like I can't breathe. So yeah. I love the new espresso maker for sure. The coffee maker, everything. Our other one died, so we had to get another coffee maker. But anyway, that is it. This is my work look. Gotta shine, gotta shine. And as far as setting spray goes, I don't know if they really work or not, but I'd use them. I use them anyway. I've just been using this Power Up from BBeauty project. It's this. I don't even remember where I got this. I don't know. I had to get it in a box somewhere. And it's got witch hazel in it. Oh my God, it smells so good. I could tell when I sprayed. I didn't know it had that in there. When I sprayed it, I was like, I feel like it's eucalyptus. But then it was like, no, that's not it. So it's a very, when to go? A very, very light mist. And if you're using a wet sponge, you can go on your face and just kind of press it in. Again, does this do anything? Who knows? But we're going to do it. Makeup has no rules. So that is it for today's video, guys. I'm glad we could, chit chat a little bit, get ready with me. I have to go to work now. See you some live. Just that whole thing. And I will be making another video very soon for my 2020 favorites, or I may just be testing out new makeup. Who knows? I do want to get the new e.l.f. CC cream review up, so it might be a short review. Who knows? Got that stuff all over me now. But again, it was really good to be on here to do this again, to kind of share some things with you. I did not make a New Year's resolution, but I guess, you know, if we had to name one right now, it could be just a better 2021 as far as health goes. More active, bringing in my channel, my blog into this channel and back and forth, so I can reach a lot more people. I love to inspire people, and it's been a long time since I have felt inspired. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, a great weekend, and I will see you on the next one.